Sam Sylk Show. All day jamming. Combo we have. Joy in the madness. Sam Sylk Show. Take him on the road. How this story goes. Unpredictable. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, Sam Sylk. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. Sam Sylk, yeah.
Hey, Antonio. What's up? Keisha, Glenda, Talisha. What's up, everybody? Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard. Come on in. Another beautiful day. Share it with your video. Yeah, share the video. Our broadcast with your family and friends. Go ahead and hit that share button. Get them to join us. How was your day so far? Pretty good? Lanya Spikes. What up? What up? Oh, wow. Kenya, how you doing this afternoon?
I'm doing good.
So you're returning all those emails.
I'm trying.
What a day, what a day, what a day.
I know.
Our number here is 888-409-0931. We're going to read today's letter coming up. All you being Mary J fans, you know that she's finally getting married.
Who is? Being Mary Jane?
Yeah.
I thought they canceled the show.
They got the finale with the movie.
Oh.
Doing the finale movie BET.
Well, that's smart.
Yeah. So.
I wonder who she's marrying.
Probably a new dude. Maybe a new guy.
That was my show.
Yeah.
I like Being Mary Jane.
She was getting it in on that. What's up, Cynthia?
Yeah, she
her,
definitely was
her
getting
back
it
blown out on that show.
She got it in. She got it in.
She was breaking dudes' hearts.
But see, I've never been single, so I was living some single life through her.
She had been losing it.
You know, seemed fun.
Oh, well, you know you got me going crazy. Oh.
Yeah, she got it in with everybody.
All right, let's dive into it right now. Let's read the letter, get you guys' take. And
right.
Feel free to let us know your thoughts here. Help us out. What's up, Jamie?
Okay. Dear Sam, me and my husband been married for 5 years, and we dated for 5 years before we even got married. Now, all of a sudden, he has been hanging out with some new friends that he met, and they're cool enough, but all of a sudden, he started getting overly strict, almost trying to act like he is my daddy. He has become seriously cheap. The kicker is he comes home one day saying that he is now a Muslim and me, as his wife, needs to become one too.
Uh-oh.
He even hit me with the if I love him and a wife is supposed to obey and follow her husband. I'm all for whatever makes someone a better person, but nothing was wrong with us, and if he wants to be in that religion, that's fine, but I'm a Christian and I want to stay that way. How do I handle all of this?
How do you handle that? Oh, wow. 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 What y'all think so far? I'm about to read these comments. Tough one. I believe that you guys could work it out. And you can still be a Christian. He can be a Muslim.
Do you?
I think so.
That's a totally different set of...
It is. You do your religion, I do mine. Because you can, I know it's tough.
Oh, goodness.
Yeah. You always doing that too?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll be glad we get some new internet around here.
I know. We need to talk to somebody.
Yeah. Hey, somebody. We need some better internet.
Yes.
But, yeah, I'm feeling some type of way about this. Let's read some of these comments before I really say what I need to say.
Okay, I thought this one was an interesting one. Stacy said, first, I need you to... Oh, well, okay, she was saying something smart about her sentence structure.
Okay.
But anyway, she said, but this is tricky because a wife is supposed to follow her
Yes.
husband. I had this situation... not with a change in religion, but two separate churches. I wanted to stay put. He wanted to move on. We moved on. 16 years in. Don't take advice from people who aren't married. The viewpoint is not the same.
Yeah.
Also remember, a house divided will fall. This is just a change in the flow of life for your marriage. Go with the flow.
I like that what she said, but it's kind of hard when you believe what you believe. And if what works for you works for you. I get what Sam, you may be married now. How you going against that? It works for you. Now, I would say maybe go to the temple. Y'all figured it out where you can still go see how you like it and go and support. Because I've been to the temple. I've been to the mosque.
Yeah.
I'm a Christian. And, some Christians may try, how you going there? Because I want to.
Absolutely.
Because there's some truth there. There's some knowledge that I can gather. And I like to sometimes hear from the minister.
Yes.
So you'll be amazed, because, it's a few differences that you all disagree upon. But why not try that? And, as far as, in support, it's kind of like going to, if your husband or wife, you wasn't into classical music and they started doing it, and I think it's boring.
Yeah.
Would you go or would you not go?
Now that's the truth, because marriage will have you trying, if you're doing it right,
Yeah.
it will have you trying some stuff that may not have been, part of your life before that.
Yeah.
But you have to show interest in whatever your spouse is showing interest in. So
Yeah. What do y'all think about what I just said? I think because if you compromise about anything else, and I'm not saying that you give up on believing in what you believe, and I don't believe that God is going to punish you because you went to the temple, to the mosque.
yeah, it's hard for anybody to speak for.
Yeah.
Chamorro said, demanding is not the way to get anything. If you don't want to do it, don't.
Yeah.
He should understand, and I'd be really converted, and I don't know what she's saying. Then you have to follow the rules he has for his religion. If you guys stay married, I know because this in my situation, never has he demanded I convert, and I haven't asked him to. Love is first, but the hard work comes from you input.
You who? You input.
I think the sentence was a little
Okay.
awry. Your input, I think she's saying.
All right, we going live in a minute.
Okay.
More comments. What you got?
Susan said, what's up with all these people getting married and then all of a sudden flipping the script?
Yeah, people do that a lot.
But do you have to say the same person? Because you grow with a person.
Yeah.
Like, I've been with my person since I was 23 years old. So how could you not change in all those years?
Yeah. People grow. People change. And that's what happens sometimes is that you don't grow. You stay the exact same. You stay where you are. And then, in essence, sometimes you could be the one that's really the problem with the relationship because you have not grown and they have grown for the better.
Yeah.
And then you have those who change for the worse. Yeah. 888-409-0931. We're going to read this letter one more again for those just tuning in and for our radio audience. So chime in. You had some time to think about the letter. And let me know. What's up, Leslie Jones? She said, y'all video is buffering bad. Did not hear the whole letter, so that's why we're going to read it again. And hopefully we will get some better internet in just a bit. All right. WZAK, Cleveland's best mix of R&B. One more time experience with Tom Jordan Mays featuring Frankie Beverly. Kim, it's going to be at the Wolfstein, June 7th. WZAKCleveland.com. They got tickets. Cop yours today. Help us out, man. We got a religion change in the marriage. That's what happened. Let's dive into this letter. And we're going to take your phone calls. 578-0931, 888-409-0931. Reality Hour.
All right. Dear Sam, me and my husband have been married for 5 years, and we dated 5 years before we even got married. Now, all of a sudden, he has been hanging out with some new friends he met, and they are cool enough, but all of a sudden, he's been getting overly strict, almost trying to act like he is my daddy. He has become seriously cheap, and the kicker is he comes home one day saying that he is now a Muslim, and me, as his wife, needs to become one too. He even hit me with, if I love him, and a wife is to obey and follow her husband. I'm all for whatever makes someone a better person, but nothing was wrong with us, and if he wants to be in that religion, that's fine, but I'm a Christian and I want to stay that way. How do I handle all of this?
Y'all call in 578-0931. That's a tough one, and you believe what you believe, and when you believe what you believe and it works, you've seen it work. It's really hard for somebody to tell you. It's really hard for you to all of a sudden change in your beliefs, especially when you know it works. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
When you get the results that you need, you know what I mean?
I know what you're saying.
And when you got proof with your report, it's like you really can't. I'm not really trying to hear you.
Right.
Because I got the proof here.
Right.
This is what my manual says, and it works for me. You feel me?
This is your new thing,
Yeah.
but I already am very solid
I'm
in my
here.
belief. Yeah.
I'm here. I'm right there. So the demanding part, I'm not with that.
Yeah.
And I know that, well, she's supposed to follow the husband. I hear you. I get it. Okay. But this here works for her. Now, I'm not saying that she couldn't go to the temple, to the mosque. I'm a Christian. I've been. And I probably will go again. Been more than once, more than twice. I got a little something out of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
I got some information, some knowledge. You know what I'm saying? But I believe this report that I have, it works for me. Not saying that I cannot and have not learned something.
Right.
So maybe it's once a month that she goes, because if you compromise on other stuff that have nothing to do with religion, if it's not breaking your between you and God,
Right.
and you just win, it's kind of like going to a recital. All of a sudden now they play a violin, but you're not into it, but you need to go to one of the sessions in order to be supportive of your spouse.
Yeah. Gotta support their interests somehow.
You know what I'm saying? So let's see what you got to say. 578-0931, chime in.
Cleveland.
All right. Again, we apologize. It's the first time we really had to do this a lot for the buffering. That's our internet connection here. I don't know who we use. But hopefully they'll figure it out. Sam Sylk Show, hello.
Hey, Sam.
Yeah.
What I got to say about that lady and her husband, he has no right to force his newfound religion on her.
Yeah.
If she wants to voluntarily go to a mosque, that's fine. But you cannot just out of the blue say, I'm Muslim now and you have to follow me. For one, the Muslim religion does not teach putting your foot on your woman's neck. It teaches none of that. It teaches tolerance. So if he's going to be a true Muslim, he can't be doing that. You know, all religions teaches tolerance of all peoples, but he can't do that to her out of the blue. So if she wants to go, she can go. If she doesn't, that's fine too.
Good job, man. Thanks for the call. Sam Sylk Show, what's up?
Sylk, how you doing, bro?
You got it, man. Speak on it.
All right, how you doing, lady? Listen,
Her name Kenya.
Hello.
Lady.
Kenya. I never could get her name. That's why I always say lady. How you doing, Kenya?
Hi.
But my thing is, I don't know. This is a tough one because he didn't have a religion to begin with, and she did. So it's going to be hard for her to become associated with the Muslim, and it's going to create a problem. But I'm trying to figure out how did he go from pork chops to bean pies in one day.
All right. Sam Sylk Show, hello.
See, you so silly. You started laughing from the very beginning.
Yeah, what's up? What's up,
How
Kay?
are you?
I'm good.
Listen, I ain't gonna call no names because I don't want no arguments in the family. But I saw this transition with my half sister.
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't my half sister. My brother married her sister. She came along with the luggage. It was cool until dude decided that acceptance of wife number 2 and number 3.
Oh, okay.
They are allowed to have more than one wife as long as they can love all the same. That means we all stay in the same house.
When I went to the mosque, they didn't teach that Sunday. Maybe I'll go this Sunday.
You need to go and get the full aspect of the game. Everybody worked. Everybody has.
They didn't talk about that day. You know.
Yeah,
I picked the wrong day to go.
You need to go.
Yeah.
Everybody treats dude like the prince. Then I said, well, maybe this is just something that happened to her.
Uh-huh.
Later on, my girlfriend, I won't call her name.
Yeah.
Her dude, and they was married in the Muslim faith. He turned around and married her best friend.
Yeah.
And had children, and she must accept what they call today as sister wives.
Yeah. All right.
You know, so the Muslim faith plays well towards the man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
The lady has to have permission to have everything.
Okay.
You know, lipstick, car, basic freedom. You know what I'm saying?
All right. Thanks a lot. If you're a Muslim wife, we love to talk to you. I think it's not because not every Muslim has more than one that I know of. Some of them don't believe in it.
Yeah.
Sam Sylk Show, hello.
Yo, Sam Sylk,
Hey.
Kenya Brown.
Hey, Todd.
I don't believe that a Christian or a Muslim can answer this question unbiasedly, but I can because I'm not a Christian or a Muslim.
Okay.
I do have a certain degree of respect for both of the religions, and her primary problem is that she said he's talking to her as though he's her daddy, and that means there's a lot of authoritativeness going on in that guy's mind, which is really not what the Muslim religion is about. And in the Christian religion, it's not as much following your husband as in the Muslim religion, as much as it is being a productive team where the leads interchange on occasion. So I believe she should hold her position. And this is coming from somebody who's not a Christian. I believe she should hold her position, explain her position over to him, because she's probably explained it to him already by her being a Christian, and
Todd
try to help
sounds
them.
like Todd. You don't sound like you would be a Christian anyway. You sound like you would be a Muslim. You sound like my close friend Omar Muhammad. Y'all kind of yeah.
I'm neither.
Todd Muhammad. I think this sounds good. What do you
Todd
think?
Muhammad.
I'm neither, and I'm neither. And I take both of those religions. I take both of those religions relatively seriously as what they are. So hold it.
And then yeah. So Sydney, my other close friend, Sydney Muhammad, he's Muslim. So
Okay.
let's talk about.
I do like bean pie. Does that count?
Okay, well, see, I told you we was close. I'm trying to
I
tell
like
you.
bean pie.
Pretty good. So look. I'm not now. These are my friends, right?
Okay.
So I'm just giving two off the top of my head. We get along fine.
Right.
They're Muslim brothers. We kick it. They believe what they believe. I've been to the mosque with them. They've been to the church. I mean, we believe what we believe. We get along. We have a ball. Of course, we not in no. We don't see each other every day, but we've been boys for years. That don't stop. We good. Am I wrong because are we wrong because we cross mixing religion?
Nope. Well, you're not mixing religion. You're embracing your friendship.
Well, yeah.
That's not mixing religion.
Yeah.
That's not mixing religion. And the religion does not teach when it's being taught correctly, either one of them, that you should do something other than interchange leadership as good teammates.
Now,
like their husband.
Now, Minister Louis Farrakhan, he goes to some churches and like they have like peace rallies or gatherings, and you have Christians and Muslims who come together.
Yep.
You know, so maybe you need to look at it like that. But the whole part of going back to what she said about him acting like the daddy, totally disrespectful. It don't matter what religion he is.
And a lot of people that are zealots, they're early on in their religion, they adapt these foolish traditions that aren't really a part of what the religion's supposed to be. So she should hold a position, man. She should definitely hold a position. And hopefully he'll be taught the correct way to apply the Muslim faith.
All
hopefully. Right. And he'll embrace it.
Todd Muhammad, we appreciate you.
I do like bean pie.
All right.
I know some women that are some hot-ass Muslims and hot-ass Christians. I'm down with it.
All right. Goodbye.
All right, man.
Last comments, what you got there?
Oh, boy. Okay. Hellena said, well, sister, as a Muslim female, I think the brother's approach to you was totally wrong. There is no compulsion in Islam. Yes, as his wife should also be Muslim like him, but she doesn't have to be Muslim. If he's a good leader, then his actions alone will entice you to embrace Islam yourself on your own without any coercion. And she also said that, and also embracing Islam for me was and is a blessing. Should you have any questions, please contact me. I will be honest, transparent, and give you as much knowledge as I can.
What's her name?
Hellena Hudson.
Hellena Hudson. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
I appreciate that. That's right. Live the life. If you live the life, and like I said earlier, and people get results and you see them, I'm going to rock with my results.
That's right.
The Sam Sylk Show. We do it again tomorrow, my friend.